Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of Gunpla TV. I am Todd here with HobbyLink Japan, and it is time for to take a look at some new releases that finally have come into stock. Now, it seems like it's been a little while since I've done one of these episodes. We had a nice Golden Week break at the beginning of the month, and then after that, there really just hasn't been many releases that have come into stock. But finally, this week, we've got some new stuff to take a look at. So let's go ahead and get started and taking a look at what just came in. Now, actually, the two in the front of the sign here, these actually just came in last week, but only these two stands, not enough to do like a full episode, so I skipped them and saved them for this week. Now, these two, they're calling them Customize Scene Base. Now, these two kind of diorama stand type things, actually, this one looks really cool. These are intended for, it looks like they're intended for 30-minute missions kits. So you've got, it's showing 30-minute missions kits here in the front. Now, it doesn't actually specify that at all on this here. It doesn't say 30-minute missions that I am seeing, so I think there is really no reason that you should not be able to use these with actual, not master grade kits, unless you were to maybe buy 3 of them and chain them together. But if you wanted to use these with an HG size Gundam kit, which is pretty much the same size as 30-minute missions kits, then you should definitely be able to do that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and snap these guys together, and we'll take a quick look at these two as well, maybe in a later episode, why don't they? I really like this. Now, it shows here for these scene bases that you can, in this one package, you only get one of these bases with 2 of the walls. However, if you were to buy, say, 4 of them, then you can chain them together and make this kind of really cool looking diorama. And on the back here as well, if you were to chain together, gosh, they've got a total of 5 of them connected together there. Then it kind of reminds me, it really looks like an Iron Man Hall of Armor type of display. And actually, that is really quite cool. I think that would look really, really, really awesome if you were to chain these together and make this like Hall of Armor style thing with some HG Gundam kits as well. So yeah, we'll take a look at those in a later video. But also, finally, feels like it's been a while since I've taken a look at some new Gundam kits, and we have some new Gundam kits in stock this week. We've got 2 of them. Neither of them are Universal Century kits, unfortunately. But let's start off first with the new HG Cosmic Era Justice Gundam. So the Justice Gundam is a real big fan favorite. A lot of people like the Justice Gundam. Now, one thing that really kind of interests me about this kit is it looks like they've kind of maybe engineered some kind of new hip gimmick for the legs at the bottom there. So I'm kind of really curious to see how that gimmick is going to work out down there for those legs. So I think I'm going to be the one to build the Justice Gundam here. Now, we also have another new one that just came into stock, and that is going to be the Windam. So the Windam Gundam also just came into stock. So both of these are from Gundam Seed Destiny. Now this one, I kind of prefer, I'm not really a big fan of the whole pink colors, but I know that's Justice Gundam, that's just the way it is. So I really do enjoy the standard blue and white colors of the Windam Gundam here. And I'm interested to see this backpack, this really jet-type backpack that he has going on the back side there. And his V-fin is really, really, really long, which is quite interesting. So I will unfortunately not be the one building the Windam Gundam. I'm going to pass the Windam over to Evan. So Evan is going to be the one building the Windam Gundam. Now, Evan has 2 review videos up so far on our channel, and you guys have still not had a chance to actually see Evan, what he looks like. I think, I'm not quite sure actually, but one of these days, once this whole crisis thing is over, we'll finally get him to come on the show and join me here on Gunpla TV. So look forward to that someday over the rainbow. But actually, here in Japan, for our area of Japan, and for most of Japan, they've actually ended the state of emergency. So things are really kind of starting to get back to normal here in Japan. More people are starting to go back to the office, less people working at home. More of the restaurants, they've started to open up. So which is kind of, I don't know, some people are kind of a bit worried that maybe it's a bit too soon to be opening up, but the cases really aren't very high here. But of course there's a whole issue of testing, which I'm not going to get into, but yeah, things are kind of starting to get back to normal in a way, so it shouldn't be too long, I think, before we can finally have Evan on the show. Alright, so we also have 2 new releases in the Figure-rise Standard line of Ultraman kits here, and one of them is kind of quite cool looking, I think, and that's going to be the Evil Tiga. So the Evil Tiga, now Evil Tiga kit here, he has really nice colors, I have to say. Really a lot of silver with that kind of red and gold kind of chest emblem there, which is really nice to see. A little bit of red down here on the legs as well. So this Evil Tiga kit, like the original Ultraman Figure-rise Standard Ultraman kit that I built a long time ago. Actually, I was trying to find it, but I find it earlier. Dave asked me to look for it for him, but I couldn't find it, so not sure where that guy went. But like that original Ultraman kit that I built, this guy also has an LED unit in the chest here, so that is quite cool. I really enjoyed that LED unit because it makes the eyes light up as well as the chest as well, so that's quite awesome to see. Although it does, I think the LED units do make these kits maybe a tad bit more expensive, but it definitely does look cool. Maybe a little bit of a pain in the butt to turn on all the time if you want to display it with it on. Alright, so we have another new Figure-rise Standard Ultraman kit, and this is going to be Ultraman Suit A. Now note that they call this one Action. So whereas this Evil Tiga does not say Action because he's got that LED unit, I think the Action means that, yeah, that this unit does not have the LED in the chest, so that's not going to light up. However, they've replaced that LED unit with a chest unit here, and they show it off on the side. And actually it says, ooh, Japanese patent pending. I guess that gimmick here for the... It says, new technology that connects and articulates the chest and torso with multiple ball joints. Patent pending. I guess that's some really fancy technology Bandai's got going on here for this kit. So that's kind of quite cool. No LED, but yeah, patent pending gimmick flexing technology going on in the chest for this guy. So really awesome looking kits. I mean, I know that new Ultraman series has some people that aren't maybe big fans because it's a bit of a design departure from the original Ultraman series, but for me personally, I really enjoy the looks of these new Ultraman suits because, as I mentioned a long time ago with the original Ultraman release, just the designs really kind of scream Iron Man to me in a bit because it's really metallic-y and really it looks like a full-on metal suit that somebody built themselves. And I'm a big fan of Iron Man, so that's one of the reasons that I really kind of dig these new Ultraman Figure-rise kits. All right, so that's pretty much it then for the new Bandai hobby kits that were released this week. Now I noticed there was a new Hexa Gear kit that was sitting over there on the shelf. It looks like this guy just came in as well. It feels like it's been a little while since I built a Hexa Gear kit as well. So here we have the Lord Impulse. So we got the Lord Impulse going on here. He's Lord. That's a really cool looking kit. It's kind of like a cat with wheels. So yeah, you've got the Zootex mode, which is more of like a four-legged cat type thing with the tail there. You have a vehicle mode going on with this guy, which converts it into a Batmobile looking bike car type of vehicle, which is quite interesting, I have to say. And this other one, this says Hexa Gear with governor. So pretty much it looks like the Zootex mode with a little governor. So if you not too quite sure what the heck a governor is, so with these Hexa Gear kits, they're kind of like the mobile suit, and then you have these little separate governor type figures, which is, they're really tiny. I built one of them a long time ago, and I think he was only about yay high, I want to say. And then you can have those little governor figure kits riding on top of these Hexa Gear suits. So that's kind of quite cool. I'm kind of actually maybe a bit curious to see this one once it is put together. I don't know. What do you say? Maybe should I build one? I'm not quite sure. All right, so that's pretty much going to wrap it up then for this week's episode, what we have in stock. Now, I do believe, if my memory serves me right, there should be a new Master Grade kit releasing next week. And which kit it is escapes me right now at the moment, but it was actually something I've been looking forward to a bit because it's a really cool looking Master Grade kit. Also, being that this is the first of the Gunpla TV that I'm hosting anyway for this month, I do have to apologize right away. Now, I always say that, oh, we'll do the giveaway at the first episode of the month, but I actually have something that I have to run off to do pretty soon here. So I really need to get this episode wrapped up here so that I can make a trip to somewhere that I need to be. So you'll have to tune in next week. So apologies for that in advance. Next week, I will do the giveaway for the month of April. And gosh, May is already almost over. So we're going to have a separate giveaway at the beginning of June then for the May giveaway. All right, so yeah, if you would like to enter for the 5,000 yen HobbyLink Japan store credit giveaway for the month of May, be sure to be posting comments on all of our videos that are uploaded here in the month of May, and one lucky winner is going to win that credit, 5,000 yen. You can buy quite a bit of stuff. Not enough credit to buy the Lord Impulse, maybe. Although the box price is 5,000, MSRP is 5,200 yen it looks like, but our price is probably a little bit cheaper than that, so maybe enough to cover a Lord Impulse. Don't know. Yeah, please be sure to get those comments in. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. Every subscriber helps, and a lot of our viewers out there are watching and just not subscribed for some reason or another. So yeah, definitely hit that subscribe button. That's going to do it for this week's episode. I have to run, so we'll see you guys again next week for that latest new release coming soon. Thanks again for watching. Hope everybody out there takes care, stays safe, stay inside if you can, and yeah, we'll see you again next week.